Teacher Talk on Sports, what it does, what do, how we live. And the Minnesota Timberwolves still have 20 games remaining in their regular season. Despite this, Anthony Edwards has already set a new single-season Timberwolves record with more than a month still remaining. Ant-Man now has the most three-point makes in a season in franchise history. He certainly has ample time to continue stretching his lead as the record holder. So, yesterday, the Minnesota Timberwolves took on the Phoenix Suns, and Minnesota easily took care of business against a floundering Phoenix team with a 116-98 victory. Now, the win improved Minnesota's record to 33-29 on the year. Outing also saw the return of Julius Randle, who had missed the previous 13 contests with a strained groin. It was another standout performance from the 23-year-old Edwards as he scored 44 points and dished out 7 assists. Also connected on 6 of his 14 three-point tries. So that performance now gives Edwards 244 made three-pointers this season. And as we say, this is new era. Timberwolves X page. Wolves got next. New franchise single season three-point record now belongs to Anthony Edwards. So his third three-pointer of the game gave him 241 three-point makes. That's, again, most in Minnesota's franchise history in a single season. He surpassed the previous record holder, Malik Beasley, who made 240 in the 2021-22 season. For a brief while, Beasley was actually the single season leader for two franchises as he passed Sadiq Bey's mark with the Detroit Pistons this season. Now, remarkably, Edwards has 4 of the top 5 spots in Timberwolves single season in the Timberwolves single-season three-pointers made record book. Also occupies spots 3 through 5 with 215 in 2021-22, 213 in 2022-23, and 190 in 2023-24. The first overall pick in the 2020 NBA draft is only in his 5th season. And despite being just 23 years old, Edwards already has the record for most threes made in Timberwolves history. After Sunday, he now has 1,033. The previous record holder was Karl-Anthony Towns, of course, was traded to Knicks in the offseason. He made 975 three-pointers while donning the Minnesota jersey. Now, it's somewhat ironic that Edwards passed Beasley for the Timberwolves franchise mark because we see here this is total three-pointers made this season. As you see, the two are currently tied atop the season's leaderboard for most threes made in the league this season with 244. Steph Curry is the closest to them with 227. As mentioned, Minnesota's 20 games remaining, while Beasley's Pistons have 21 left. Now, there's only been one game this season that the 6'4" Edwards has missed. If he plays in each of the final 20 outings this season, he will be on pace to connect on 335 made three-pointers. That would be the 6th most in a single season, only behind 4 Curry seasons and 1 from James Harden. Of course, Beasley is also looking to finish as one of the most prolific three-point shooters in a season as well. Edwards will look to extend both of his three-point franchise records on Tuesday when Minnesota goes on the road to take on the Philadelphia 76ers. Timberwolves, of course, made the Western Conference Finals last season, haven't had that level of success. Edwards is still performing, putting up some prolific games, very productive, but Timberwolves currently the 8th seed in the Western Conference, but just mere percentage points behind the Golden State Warriors and Los Angeles Clippers. So, yes, Anthony Edwards, just 23 years old, already setting Timberwolves single season and career marks. Of course, the Timberwolves don't necessarily have one of the most storied histories. Last season was just their 2nd season reaching the Western Conference Finals. When it comes to all-time greats, you really have Kevin Garnett. You have Kevin Love, although some of those seasons were not even close to playoff years. And now you really have Anthony Edwards, karl-Anthony Towns as well. Easily would be the Mount Rushmore of the Minnesota Timberwolves. But anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.